To be honest, for me, it's like the key to unlock the full potential is like make them happy. I think like I think that connection I have with them make we like feel more close, more. They respect me as a trainer. Like they listen to everything I say. They do everything I say them to do. But I feel they let me more in from that connection we have. Like as a friend, I talk with them like a brother. Like they call me like old brother. Like and I feel that make we both can like from my part and from them like we can work good together and make more like from our heart, like from we work from the heart, like I like them, they like me, and we work like good together. I think honesty. They're not only a good fighters, they are some of the best fighters in the sport. But I never want anything from them. Like from the beginning we talk like and we help each other without want anything, like just like I like them, I like the family, and I want to help them. I want to see them they do well. I want to see them come back to fight and keep doing what they always did, like be one of the best. And I think they see this from me, like expecting anything from them, like so I think this make the connection get even more closer from me and from them. And then in the end, like if we work with the heart, I think everything will work, I think determination, like in that road, is like many up and downs. So even the best gonna have bad moments, and so it's the way you like keep going, keep fighting, keep training, keep doing your best every day. You see these boys and the boys I make before, like they're not doing the best for this month. They're doing the best all their life. They train every fight. They give everything they have, and they keep doing, keep going, and they lose, they win, but they keep going, And I think that make you get on the point you want to get, like so. I think a champion is like you can make some champions and you can make a legend. It's different. Like they are legends. Like they the best from every way they fought. Like every division, every weight division they fought, they was some of the best of the division. So this is more than only have a title. Sometimes you can have a title, but you're not in that point yet. You're not in that level. The level they are, just quite few guys get there. And champions, you have so many champions around. But I make so many champions. I make normal champions. I make good champions. So even that game have levels, and it's the level you are and the level you want to get gonna show who you are. I know them, like I think everyone who train Muay Thai know them, like who like really know Muay Thai. I know them from I was young. This is so crazy, I was young and I watched these boys fighting already. And these boys, when they was a kid, they was fighting main event of shows already. They was like some of the best already. And I was young fighting in Brazil, out in Brazil, watching them and thinking how good they are, and other fighters also. And we come to now to I become train them now. And I don't know what make them train with me. Sometimes I even talk with them about this, but I think it's the connection, energy, like Panpayak and both of them, they always say, energy, when we have the energy, everything works, And I feel we have the energy, we have the energy each other, like some people you don't even talk much, but the connection you have explain everything, So with me and them is like a good connection. I like them. I don't take care of them how I do because they are Panpayak and Panpayak. I take care because I like them. I think they are good person, good boys, and I want to help them with their life and get even better. Not only as a fighter, but as a person, as a dad, as a brother. I want they get better, and I'm here to help them. And I think they can feel that, and I can feel how they want to make me proud, because now they see how I take care of them and they want to make me proud. And so I think that the energy we change help both parts. You know? I think they train together all their life, you know. So it's not even to really help each other, but just to feel someone is there for each other. You know, like they really trust each other. You know, they are brothers, but because they start training really young together. They are like friends also. They always talk. They always like even fight, like argue, they like friends, you know. So I think one help each other without even helping. Like just to be there, they helping each other. Like to feel comfortable, like they are home. You know, they are at home and they have someone who they really trust from. Like they know all their life, you know. So I think they together make everything more easy for them, you know, to stay and to train and to when one is started and see the other one start and keep going, like make the other one, oh, I have to keep going, let's go, and one help each other with even out talking, you know. A good question. I think I'm like that all my life, even when I was a kid, you know. I always was like the kid who like I have my group and I take care of my group. I try to not be the leader, but people follow me. Like from my I'm a kid. I always was the kid in the school who have the group and everybody follow me. But I think from my mentality, you know, like I grew up in really tough area, you know, like really. I'm from Brazil. Brazil is already tough, but I'm from a crazy place in Brazil, you know. So was no option to not be like with a strong mind, you know. There is like you outside of home, you have to be with strong mind already, you know, because you have to fight every day for something, you know, for you, for your friends, for on the streets, like in the way of like you have to show yourself in the street, you know, to not be weak in the street, you know. So and without money, you know. So for me is what I said, you know, like my biggest motivation is not come back to where I come from, you know. So I don't work like people see today only the last year. I work how everyone see like all my life, you know. So and was that mentality make me to come to today, you know. So and make people like them and another champions, and I build champions and many champions come to train with me. I think from that mentality, you know, like so, and the way I take care of them and the way I treat them, I think when they with me, they start to take this from me, like that mentality, like we cannot give up, even we lose or anything, but lose and give up is two different things, you know. You can lose and you still not give up, and sometimes you win, but you didn't give your full potential there, you know. So it's about that. It's about try everything you can, always keep going, doesn't matter how is the situation. This is in life and in the ring, you know, doesn't matter how is the situation. We have to stand up and keep fighting, you know. I think I'm like, most of the fighters I take care, they become really close to me, you know, so most of them call me as a dad, as a old brother, you know, like, so I think everybody, like even me before, everybody have someone who you look up to, you know, like, and I think most of them look up to me, like, the way they see how I work, the way they see how I grow up in Muay Thai and how I am now, because most of them know how I come from from zero to have something, I'm not saying I'm rich or good, I have an amazing life, but I have a good life now from someone who have no money before, you know, and all this come from working, you know, and then is what I say, you know, the tattoo I have, and I always say the one way was a hard work, you know, work hard and work for what you want, you know. So I think that mentality get to them, you know, because they see me every day working. Doesn't matter how many champions I made there already. Someone get a belt today, tomorrow I'm gonna be there working again, you know. So it's not about what I get already. It's about what I want to get. You know? It's about the next, you know. So that mentality bring me to today. So I think build me as a coach, that mentality, and build them, most of them as a fighter, to have that mentality and pass to the young fighters in the gym, you know, like They know how I take care of them, how I was hard with them in the right time, how I was soft in the right time also, how to be, have the time to push them, the time to take care of them, the time to talk with them, have time for everything, you know. So they know that it's like many people know me as a crazy coach, a hard guy, like I'm tough with my fighters, but you can ask all my fighters when they have a problem or anything, who's the first person they call, and they know I'm here for them, you know. I'm not here from them when they winning or they losing. I'm here for them. How I know most of them that are here for me too, you know. So I think we take care as a family, you know. Like they look up to me, and because that they put that trust on me, they make me confident to take care of them also, you know. So it's a two ways, you know. Like that is a way of I have to give my best, but I cannot take the best of them if they don't give me the best of them, you know. So they give me the best and I give my best, you know. I cannot give 100% for someone who gave me 50%, you know. So if you give me 100, I'm gonna give you 1,000,000. So it's like a way, like that's my way, you know, like. And I think that way of thinking and that way of talking with them day by day make them more strong in the mind, you know. If a strong mindset, you know. I think, to be honest, it was impossible to think that even with the best hope I can have, but in the time I started to be a trainer in Thailand, no one, like, don't have any foreigner trainer here. I'm not sure if I was the first, but to succeed, I was the first for sure, you know. Like to start to make big waves on the circuit and like make champions on the 5 rounds and things. I think I was the first. We have foreigners as a fighter, but as a coach, I think I was the first. And I can see I opened a door for many after. You know. Guys who like are more like famous right now. I remember they was young and messing me all the time. You know, when I was doing this before. You know, I feel happy with that. You know, I feel happy because it's like a door. I open a door, and then it's not a door who anyone can come now. You still have to work really hard to can get in the door and get inside, you know. But was a door, you know. Before it was no door. No one had a hope for you can do this, you know. How you gonna come? That was the mind before, you know. How you gonna come to Thailand and teach Muay Thai? This is like it's the sport, you know. So I open that door and I make even not only the foreigners believe on me, the Thais believe on me now, you know. I train some of the best Thais now, and I train many of like really good Thai names already, and they all respect me, they all listen to me. So I open a door for us and with them also, you know, like they respect us, like we can. It's not about teaching or not, but it's like about we can do too, you know. We can do in that level too, I think, you know. And for me, learning is, I think we never stop. So I'm still learning and keep going, you know. I think that mentality, you know, like work hard, man. I wake up for not for 2 years, 3 years. I wake up 6 o'clock, and like 10 years already, you know. Before them, take them to run, and if I need to wake up 4 o'clock, I'm gonna wake up 4 o'clock. If I need to wake up 3 o'clock, I'm gonna wake up 3 o'clock. If I need to stop sleep, I'm gonna stop to sleep. You know, because that is one way. I mean, you know, like was not another option. You know, why make this happen? Why I have nothing left? You know, so was the only way I have, and I have to take with everything I have. It's crazy, you know. I start to make some good guys already. I even make champions, you know, few champions already. And then I start to put the guys to fight 5 rounds inside of the stadium, inside of the gambling Muay Thai, everything like real, like 5 rounds in stadium fights, you know. And then from there, everything was new and start again, you know, like. And then from first fight of the night to build the guys to come to main event. Most of the guys I trained before and now fight main event of 5 rounds, you know. So from here to fight around Phuket, to get there and fight main event of the biggest stadiums in Thailand. And I don't it's different, you know, like to be honest, it's easy to train Panpayak. he's an amazing fighter already. But take someone normal who fight here in Phuket and put you fight main event of a stadium. It's a different thing, you know. Then you build someone, you know. You build someone from zero to somewhere, to a point, you know. Panpayak is good already. If anyone train him, he's gonna still good. Of course, you can still make him better, if you fix some things, can talk, but make from someone normal to become good is one thing, you know. And make someone amazing, keep amazing is not that hard, you know. The hard thing is like that people trust you, you know. That's the hard thing. Till they come to you and trust you can teach them, you can take care of them. This is the hard thing. But train them is not hard, you know, because it's like train Sunshine. If Sunshine kick only a bag, he's gonna be amazing anyway. He's Sunshine. He's a legend. But you know, like, but to Sunshine trust you to train him is another thing, you know. So I mean that, you know, guys like this, it's hard to get the trust from them, you know. But train them is not that hard, you know, because they're really good already. And I train many of them, like really good. Most of that guys who I train, some was my idols before when I watch Muay Thai, you know. And I end up training them, you know, like. But I really think everything comes from this, from the work, you know, hard work, keep going. I have many up and downs, man, many up and downs. You know, I say to everybody, you know, I have over 30 titles on my career as a trainer, but I lost maybe over 50. And if I give up on the 50 I lost, I'm not gonna have that over 30 titles I have, you know. So it was more about not give up than only doing, you know. So for me, that's the way, you know, keep going with up and downs. It's a high level sport, you know. It's impossible to have only good moments, you know. The thing is, you have to keep improving and keep going, but even improving or doing really well and doing really good and giving you 100%, you're gonna have really bad moments also. And it's about not give up and get you the good moments again. Gonna make you go more far and more far, you know. To be honest, I don't have an example as a coach. Like, even myself, I see myself 5 years ago, I'm not the same I'm now, you know, like. And it's what I say to many people, you know. It's not I'm an angry coach, but I'm a serious one. I don't like, in the time I'm training, I don't like to joke, I'm like, this is like a job, you know. For me, it's a normal work, you know. If you go to the bank, you go inside the bank, no one is like joking inside the bank, they're working. If you go to a hospital, the doctor gonna be working, not joking around. So why I put myself to joke around? And of course I have fun on my work. I have to relax, have fun, but have the time to have fun, have the time to work serious, you know. But for me, it's not like my way gonna work or another guy way gonna work. I think be a coach is a feeling thing. For me, it's about feeling, you know. Like, you have to know the feeling of do the things. It's not like cook food. I can sit with someone here and we cook the same food and gonna taste different. Why? If it's the same food, is that a little bit salt more? Is a little bit this feeling. We have different feelings, different ways, you know. And for me, it's not my way is the right or his way is the right. It's like it's different ways. Only then, you know, like. I have my way, I have the way I think is better for me and work more with me, but I don't think that way is gonna work for everybody too. Exactly that, you know, like, I always try something to learn, you know. I always try to find something to learn more, you know. I hate the idea to think, you know, sometimes I don't like to compare myself to no one or anything. Like when people say, many pages, Thai pages, foreigner pages in the world, they say, Leo is the best foreigner trainer. This one is the man. For me, I don't want to be the best foreigner or the best anything. I just want to be the best Leo I can be, you know. And I want to take the best I can take from myself and take the best I can take from my students, you know. So I just think it's learning, you know. I don't like the idea of see someone, you know, most of the titles I have, no one made that a foreigner have, and as a foreigner train another foreigner and get in Thailand, you know. Most of the titles I get. and I still think I didn't did enough. I didn't did much. But sometimes I see someone get just something and then they think they're in the top of the world, you know. So it's not compare myself to them. To like I don't want to be like that, but I don't want to think in that way, you know. I think it's never enough, you know. Like we always can do more. We always can push ourselves more, you know, and even learn, you know. I do BJJ. I love BJJ because it's a thing. I get out a little bit from teaching and I get learning, you know. It's not like I cannot learn from Muay Thai. Of course, I learn every time, every day. But when I come to a gym and train BJJ, I'm just one more in the gym, you know. I just one more in the class, in the mats. But when I go to, right now with the name I have and everything I have made in Muay Thai, when I come to a Muay Thai gym, it's hard to become only one more inside, you know. People look up to me, people want to talk, people want to like ask things and have advice of things, you know, like, so in Jiu-Jitsu not, in Jiu-Jitsu I just go there and I can just be a little bit selfish and just learn and be myself, don't think about no one, you know. In Muay Thai it's hard for me like this, you know, so Jiu-Jitsu is, I think, helped me so much with that, you know, also learn, you know, and in the other way teach me a lot because being who I am right now in Muay Thai, I don't need to put myself in Jiu-Jitsu and go there and be smashed from people, be like, people push me so hard as a fighter again. I don't need to put myself there because I'm in a good position in some sport already, you know, but I still like to be there and put myself in that position and try my best and keep going and have so many hard days and oh my God, why I'm doing this? I can be home and just work, but the another day I go there again and this feeling keep me alive also. Even in Muay Thai when I push the guys, I still know the feeling of being someone being pushing you and try to take the best from you, you know. So this make me alive, and then Jiu-Jitsu helped me so much. It's like my therapy now, you know. It's like it's a sport, but in the end become my therapy, you know. It's become what clean my mind, clean my soul, you know, and helped me a lot with Muay Thai and even teaching Muay Thai, you know. The way I teach Muay Thai, I take so many things from Jiu-Jitsu, from thinking from Jiu-Jitsu, from how to break the techniques and explain the techniques and how to teach the techniques and step by step, you know, helped me a lot. And I think this helped me so much to have kind of a methodology of teaching, you know, even the clinching, like the gym is famous from clinching, you know, and I think many drills and many techniques I do in clinching come from Jiu-Jitsu, you know, come from learning Jiu-Jitsu and training Jiu-Jitsu a lot, you know.